Okay guys, I just wanted to share with you just a really quick sort of tutorial about pictures. Okay, so Marie has been kind enough to give me a couple of her pictures. She was asking me for advice last night, and I just want to give you guys some tips when you're sort of making images, taking pictures, because they really matter. You know, even not even, especially if you're going to use Instagram, but Facebook too. Like, you guys, think about when you're scrolling your feeds or you're scrolling Instagram. What are the pictures that stand out? What kind of picture makes you stop your scroll? You want to make sure you have those types of pictures too. So your pictures matter. So Marie sent me a couple pictures of her, and I'm just going to kind of tweak around with them so you can see. It may take a little bit more time, but it really, really matters. So she's got some before and afters here. You can see I've uploaded them into my Canva. I have just used the basic Facebook layout. So if you go into Canva here, I've just picked Facebook post, but if you were specifically going to do Instagram, choose Instagram, okay? And then I've uploaded those pictures, so I've got them here. The first thing I did was, you can see here, this picture was really, really dark. That doesn't pop enough. We need it to be brightened up. So I actually took this picture and put it on a canvas, and I used the filter. I didn't actually use a filter. I used this brightness and contrast. So I brightened it up because I need it to be brighter. Now the picture itself is a little bit fuzzy. So you really want to be careful with that. You want to make sure that you have like a clear, crisp picture. Having a bright light sort of in front of you. So, you know, that's going to give you better lighting. You can see over here that this one is better lighting. So whatever. I'm trying to kind of make the best of it with this picture. So I did a little bit of brightness. I did a little bit of contrast. I think I even went down in here and maybe added just a tiny bit of saturation. You can play around with that. You don't have to spend too much time. Just make it look a little bit closer to what we're going to use as the before. Then I saved that. So I saved that as a separate picture. So you can see I saved it and then I uploaded it again in here. So I have two copies. I have my copy and that darker one. So I'm going to use this one when I go to make my image. So I'm just going to delete that. Now, you can see, okay, this picture has white all around it. This one has black all around it. They're different sizes. So we have to get them sized properly so people can really see the difference in her before and after. So we're going to go to Elements. You're going to click Grids, and you're going to pick this side-by-side grid, okay? So that's going to mean that your pictures are going to pop right into the grid. So let's take the before. There, it pops in. Let's take the after, and it pops in. Okay, perfect. Now, some of you might leave it like that, but does that look really professional? Negative. Okay, so now we want to double click into the before, and we want to get rid of all that black. So we're going to expand it a little bit, and we're going to move it up. There, she fills the whole screen. Perfect. Click check. Now, okay, that's better, but now still this one is smaller, so you can't see the difference. So we're going to double click into here, and we're going to make that bigger so she looks like around the same size. All right, maybe a tiny bit bigger. There, I think that's going to be good. Let's see. Okay, way better. Look at that. You can see the difference. It's brighter. It's clearer, it's more professional looking. Now, I'm going to give Marie just a little bit of advice, and for anyone else that does this, because I know this is our tendency to do this, but because you can see insanity in the background, over here you can see 80 Day Obsession. Now, we didn't use that picture. This is a better picture, honestly. It is, oh, I don't want it to go there. Let me add a new page here. This is a better picture. It's clearer, you can see her better, but unfortunately, I don't have another picture from her before that is that direction. I would have preferred to use that, but it doesn't make as much sense when this is the same direction. And the problem I have with this picture is it has 80 Day Obsession in it. You guys, if if someone scrolls past your pictures and sees 80-day obsession, all they are going to do is Google 80-day obsession and buy it from Beachbody. They have no reason to message you. You have to get out of this salesy mindset. Even this one, it says insanity. They're just going to say, oh, cool, she did insanity. This is how she's getting these results. This is perfect. I'm just going to go Google insanity or buy it at Costco. They can't do that anymore at Costco. But so please, your best bet is to get in front of a plain wall. So if you have a plain wall in your house, and stand in front of that, do your pictures in front of a plain wall. It's going to stand out so much more. Okay. So here we have this, and I know that in Marie's message, she had some text. So you could put some text in here, put the date or whatever. So here in Canva, we can go and we can get, I don't want grids anymore. I want maybe a square or rectangle. So I can click that. I can make it smaller. And I am actually going to do something here, something really crafty. And I'm going to put some information right there so we can't see insanity. This one's blurred, so hopefully no one will really know what it is. Okay, and she doesn't necessarily need it to be pink. Maybe I'll make it black. And we'll put, sorry, Marie, I can't remember the dates, but let's say day 1 to 30. And you can do some sort of fancy writing, make that white, and voila. Okay? And it could be as simple as that, all right? And honestly, in my mind, this one needs to, this one here, what is going on here? Okay, never mind, I'm not gonna worry about that. In my mind, that looks better than having lots of text and lots of just stuff, right? So you could even hide that whole kind of TV stuff there. You could make that there, day 1 to 30. You could even write like my transformation or progress pictures. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Progress pictures. And let's go. Nice font, like just a little, yeah, this takes a little extra time, for sure it does, but gosh, it just makes such a big difference for the people looking at your pictures. That's gonna stop their scroll a little bit more than lots of crazy fonts and mismatched photos and dull photos. This is going to speak to them a lot more than that other stuff. So, and as you can tell, I am a bit of a perfectionist here. So, I kind of want this to be longer. There. Okay, that's great. I mean, if I was perfecting it, I'd probably crop these a little bit more, which you can do really, really easily. It takes a little bit more time. So if you're wanting to do something quicker, but that's great. You can see a difference. Now, again, I'd probably prefer it with a blank background, more centered in the picture, all that kind of stuff. But those are things that you'll get better at as you go. But that is, in my mind, that is a much better representation of your before and after. And it's going to stop people in their scroll instead of something that's not quite as professionally done. So that's done. You can download it. Just save it to your computer, and then you can add it to your Facebook page or your Instagram page. I know sometimes when it's on your computer, getting it back over to your phone is irritating, but what I do is I post it on my Facebook page first, and then I go to my phone, I go to my Facebook page, and I save the photo that way, and then just put it into Instagram through my phone. Okay, so hope that helps, guys. Tons of things you can do in tons of things you can do in Canva. Tons and tons. You just have to play around with it. And something that I always do is keep up with stuff through YouTube. So I would search YouTube, how to use Canva, YouTube, how to make my pictures stand out, how to make my transformation pictures better. Like searching things like that can really take your business up a level. Okay, so hope this helps.